problem. Bharati borrows an amount of ₹12,500 at 12% per annum. If you just listen, it is very lengthy problem. Bharati borrows an amount of ₹12,500 at 12% per annum for 3 years. For 3 years at a simple interest. Simple interest. And Madhuri borrows the same amount. Borrows the same amount for the same time period. For the same time period at 10% per annum. At 10% per annum. Compounded annually. Who pays more interest and by how much? Who pays more interest and by how much? Okay, observe the question. Question only very lengthy and answers also very lengthy. Observe this. Bharati borrows an amount of ₹12,500 at 12% per annum for 3 years at a simple interest. So that question for first person, that is Bharati, we need to calculate simple interest and whatever given values list. And after that, Madhuri borrows the same amount. Principal doesn't change for the same time period. Time period also not changed, that is 3 years only. At 10% per annum, but rate of interest was changed. Compounded annually. So it is compounded interest. In case of first values, Bharati, we have to find out simple interest. And in case of Madhuri, we need to find out a compound interest by the given values. After getting the two interest values, what is their difference and who paid more, we need to find. Okay. So observe. First I am doing for Bharati. So given principal is equal to 12,500. She borrowed 12,500 rupees and time period is 3 years and rate of interest is equal to 12%. Okay, we need to find out a simple interest. Simple interest is given by the formula PTR by 100. So substitute every value, that is 12,500 into 3 into R is 12 by 100. 2 zeros, 3 zeros will get cancelled. 125, 3 is 3 5 is 15. 6 plus 1, 7. 3 1s are 3. 375 into 12. So which is nothing but she paid how much interest for this amount? 12 5 is 60. 12 7 is 84. 84 plus 6 is 90. 12 3 is 36. 36 plus 9 45. 4,500 amount she paid, interest she paid for this amount for 3 years. Okay, so interest 1. So Bharati paid 4,500 rupees interest. Okay, now coming to the Madhuri's interest. Okay, in case of Madhuri, same amount they said, that is P is the same amount, 12,500 only she also borrowed for the same timing, T equal to 3 years, but rate of interest is 10% per annum. Okay, and it is compounded annually, means rate of interest and N will not change. So N also equal to 3 years itself, because interest is compounded annually. So we need to find out amount, after that we will find interest. So amount is given in this case, principal into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of N. Substitute all the values, 12,500 into 1 plus R value is 10 by 100 whole to the power of 3. Okay, so now we have to do the calculations, that is 12,500 into 0 will get cancelled. 10 1s are 10, 10 plus 1 11, 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. This is okay. Instead of this, because very simple numbers, 11 by 10 whole cube like that I am writing. 11 cube value we know, 11 11s are 121, 121 into 11, 1,331 will get. We will see, 11 1s are 11, 11 2s are 22 plus 1 is 23, 11 1s are 11, 11 plus 2 is 13, 1,331. 12,500 into 1,331 by 1,000. 10 cube is 1,000. So these 2 zeros again will get cancelled. So find out the multiply those two values. 1,331 and 125. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15, 5 3s are 15 plus 1 16, 5 1s are 5 plus 1 6. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 and 2. 1 3 3 1. 5 7 and 13. Okay, 12 plus 4 16 and 6 1. So we'll get 16,637.5, because by 10 we have, before 1 digit we will get the point. Okay, so 16,637.5 amount, this one is amount, but what we need, principal we want, interest we need, compound interest, that is nothing but amount minus principal. So what is the difference between these two values we must find. 16,637.5 minus 12,500. 5 7 3 1 4. 4,137.5. So therefore, interest paid by Madhuri is equal to amount minus principal. So which will be equal to, directly I am writing 4,137.5. Now by observing these two values, it is very clear that who paid more amount, 4,500 only more than this. Yes or no? So interest paid by Bharati is greater than interest paid by Madhuri. Okay, so what is their difference? I1 minus I2 is equal to 4,500 minus 4, 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 7 is 2, 9 minus 3 is 6, 4 minus 1 is 3, 362.5. So here last statement, Bharati 362.5 rupees more than Madhuri. Okay, observe the question once again. According to the given question, it is very clear that we need to find out simple interest as well as compound interest for different persons. Bharati borrowed 12,500 rupees at 12% per annum for 3 years. It's simple interest. Means in case of Bharati, we need to find out simple interest. So by using the formula and by the given values, we got simple interest paid by Bharati is equal to 4,500. Coming to Madhuri, in this case, rate of interest was changed. And because it is compounded annually, n will be equal to number of given years. That is nothing but 3 itself. N equal to 3. Number of conversion periods is equal to 3. Rate of interest also will not change because interest is compounded annually. So apply the formula for amount. So we want interest, not amount. Interest will be equal to amount minus principal, and the difference we are getting 4,137.5. And here by comparing both the values, 4,500 only more than 4,137.5 means Bharati paid more amount than Madhuri, and how much she paid more, that is their difference, that is nothing but 362.5 rupees she paid more than Madhuri. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Machinery worth. Machinery worth 10,000 rupees. Depreciated by 5%. Find its value after 1 year. Okay, depreciation is nothing but a reduction in the value because of usage or whatever. Okay, observe the given problem. Here they are given that machinery worth 10,000 rupees depreciated by 5%. Percentage given. How much differentiated we have to find. See, differentiation is nothing but reduction in the value. Means actual value 10,000. It will be reduced by 5%. Why it is reducing means because of usage of that item. Okay. Now find its value after 1 year. Okay. How much it is reduced? First find out. So given actual value of the machinery is 10,000 rupees, but differentiation in that value is equal to 5%. So what given actual value of the machinery is equal to 10,000 rupees. Okay, and it is depreciated by 5%. Therefore, reduced value is equal to 5% of 10,000 rupees, which will be equal to 5 by 100 into 10,000. So two zeros will get cancelled, so which is equal to 500 rupees. 500 rupees was reducted for 1 year. So therefore, value of the machinery after 1 year is equal to 10,000 minus 500 rupees. So which will be equal to 9,500 rupees. So once again observe here they are given that original value of the machinery is equal to 10,000 and there will be the reduction of 5%. So what is the reducted value? Find out. That is 500 rupees. Means after 1 year 500 rupees will be lesser than the 10,000. That means 10,000 minus 500 is equal to 9,500 is the value of the machinery after 1 year. See, this same question we can use by simple interest also. We can simplify by using simple interest also. Observe this. Here, original value is a principal, that is 10,000. Rate of interest is 5%, and T is 1. Find out interest, and after that we need to find out the value only. So amount minus principal, that will be equal to C. Principal minus C. Observe this. I is equal to PTR by 100. P value is 10,000 into R value is 5 into T value is 1 by 100. 2 zeros will get cancelled. Interest is equal to 500. Because here differentiation means reduction is there. That's why instead of plus we have to go for subtraction. So its value after 1 year will be equal to 10,000 minus 500, which is nothing but 9,500. So by using simple interest formula also we can simplify this question. Now coming to the next problem, 14th question. Find the population of a city. Find the population of a city after 2 years. After 2 years, it presented 12 lakh. It present 12 lakh. And after this, if the rate of increase is 4%. If the rate of increase is 4%. Okay, observe the given question. That is a question depending on population. So already I told you, whenever we are using population or increase in size of bacteria, okay, in all these cases we are using compound interest formula. So here also we need to simplify by using the compound interest, and here we need to calculate the interest compounded annually. By applying that formula only, we will get the answer for this population. So now observe this. Because every 1 year, after 1 year we are able to check the population, not for middle of the year, yes or no. So here given values are, find the population of a city after 2 years. T value given 2 years. At present 12 lakh. So present population is 12 lakh. That means principal is equal to 12 lakh. So here people know, that's why. So that is nothing but 12 lakh means write in number. Principal is equal to 12 lakh. And given time period is equal to 2 years. So because the time is 2 years, we have to take amount for annually only, compounded annually. So n also equal to 2. Okay, after this, if the rate of increase is 4%, means R equal to 4% per year. Okay, then we have the formula amount in case of compound interest, principal into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of n. So here each and every value we have, and just calculations are lengthy, so we will do. Principal is nothing but 12 lakh into 1 plus R value is 4 by 100 whole to the power of n value is 2. So which will be equal to 12 lakh into 100 ones are 100, 100 plus 4 is 104, 104 by 100 whole square we have. So 104 by 100 into 104 by 100. See, because why I am now doing the cancellation, just observe here directly we can get these 4 zeros will get cancelled. That's why I am not going for 4 ones or 425. Okay. Now 2 zeros will get cancelled. Here 2 zeros are there. These 2 zeros also will get cancelled. So just multiply the values 120 into 104 into 104. So what is 104 square? Find out first. 4 4 is 16. 1 will be there. 4 into 0 0 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 ones are 4. 0 0 0 1 fours are 4 0 1 6 1 8 0 1. 10,816 and into 120 is there, so multiply with the 12 first. 12 6 are 72, 12 ones are 12, 12 plus 7 is 19, 12 8 are 96, 96 plus 1 is 97, so 9 will come. 12 into 0 0 0 plus 9 is 9, 12 ones are 12, and because we have to multiply with 120, so here we will get 1 0, that is nothing but 12,97,920. 12,97,920 people were there after the end of 2 years. So here, because we are talking about the population, so write that statement also. The population after 2 years is 12,97,920. Before 2 years it is 12 lakh, and after 2 years 12,97,920, because here increasing rate given, so this will be increased. Okay. Now coming to the next problem, last problem. Okay, observe the problem. Calculate compound interest. Calculate compound interest on 1,000 rupees over a period of 1 year. Over a period of 1 year. 1 year at 10% per annum. If interest is compounded quarterly. Okay, observe the question. Calculate compound interest on 1,000 rupees. Okay, till that principal is 1,000, T equal to 1, R equal to 10% per annum. All these values we know. But interest is compounded quarterly given. See, for annually, see how much they will give. N will be also that much only. Suppose T equal to 2 years, then number of conversion periods also 2 in case of annually. In case of compound interest, interest is compounded annually. And if they are given half a year, this one will become, in 1 year we will get 4.5 years, 2.5 years. So in 2 years we will get 4. That means number of conversion periods will become 4 when the amount is, when the interest is compounded half yearly. So in 1 year, 2 half years are there, 6 months to 6 months. 12 months, no? 1 year equal to 12 months. Okay. To divide it half, 12 by 2, that is nothing but 6 months plus 6 months. 2 conversion periods we are getting. Same, 12 months we want to divide into quarter. Quarter is nothing but 4, yes or no? Means 3 months plus 3 months plus 3 months plus 3 months. So total how many quarters we are getting in 1 year? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of conversion periods are 4 for 1 year. Because here time is 1 year only given, so okay, 4. If they are given 2 years, then N will become 2. 4 to the 8 per quarter. So remember this, for 1 year, N equal to 1 only. When T equal to 1 year, N equal to 1 only when amount is compounded annually. Okay. If they are given half year, then N will become 2 for half year. N will become 4 for quarter. So remember this. And rate of interest also, for annually whatever they will give, that one only will continue. But for half year, we need to divide the given value by 2. For quarter, we need to divide the given value by 4. Means 10 by 4 we must take here. Okay. So now do the calculations. What will do? Given P equal to 1,000 rupees, T equal to 1 year, R equal to 10% per annum, and also mention that interest is compounded annually. Interest is compounded quarterly. So N will be equal to 4 because in 1 year we will get number of conversion periods 4. 4 quarters will get, and rate of interest will become 10 by 4% per quarter year. Okay, so therefore now use the formula. Amount will be equal to, lastly we'll find out interest. First we will find amount. P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. And just observe here, capitalization is possible. 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4. Means 5 by 2 we can take instead of R. So P value is 1000 into 1 plus R value is 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 into 100 will get, that is 200. 2 into 100, 200. Whole to the power of N. N is nothing but number of conversion periods. We are getting 4. So here calculations are very lengthy, but answer is very easy. So now coming to this 1000 into 200, ones are 200, otherwise 5 ones are 5 fours are 20 and 40. So 40 ones are 40, 40 plus 1 is 41. 41 by 40 whole power 4. That is nothing but okay, right, whole to the power of 4. Now find out 41 to the power of 4 as well as 40 power of 4. What we will get? 41 into 41. 1 1s are 1, 1 4s are 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16. 1, 4 plus 4, 8, 6, 1. 1681. And again multiply 1681 into 1681. 4 times we have to multiply. No? So 1681 into 1681. 1861. 8 ones are 8. 8 8 is 64. 8 6 is 48 plus 6. 48 plus 6. 54. 8 ones are 8. 8 plus 5 will be equal to 13. 6 ones are 6. 68 is 48. 6 6 is 36 plus 4 is 40. 6 ones are 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 8 6 1. Calculations are lengthy, that's all. So 1 8 plus 8 16. Okay. 6 plus 4 10, 17 completely. 10 10 plus 5 15. 9 plus 3 12. 8 2. So which is equal to 1000 into, okay, 1000 into 2 8 2 5 7 6 1 by 40 into 40 into 40. That is nothing but 4 4 are 16, 16 16 are 256. 256, and because 4 is there, 4 zeros will get 1 2 3 4, and these 3 zeros will get cancelled. Okay. Now what will be the answer? Find out. So amount will be equal to 28,25,761 by 2,560 rewards. Okay. After the calculations, what we will get this amount? $1,103.81 we will get. This is amount. So do the calculations, you will get that answer. Therefore, they didn't ask for amount, they are asking to find out compound interest. So interest is given by amount minus principal. So interest is equal to 11,003.81 minus 1,000 rupees. Okay. So that is nothing but 103.81 rupees is the interest. Okay, listen, with this question completely exercise problems are finished. So in this chapter, what we have discussed, once we will discuss.